This is Inside the Panther Den Week 6, and today we're here with Parker.
And Dustin.
Today we're just going to talk about life, sports, and school. Just whatever we can put our mind to. So, Dustin, how have you been today?
Oh, I've been great. What about you?
I've been pretty good. It's been a really busy day and exhausting.
Yeah, it has been pretty exhausting. But, anyways, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you think you're going to do on tomorrow's game?
Honestly, I think I'm going to do pretty good. I'm on kickoff. I'll be number 8 if you guys are watching. Honestly, I think I can do a pretty good job. I just need to work on getting down the field and tracking my opponent's position, I guess.
So, do you think you guys are going to win?
Oh, 100%. They're going to be really hard to beat, honestly. But I think if we work as a team and we do our jobs correctly, I think we could really win this game and start good off with the season.
So, if you guys win, what are you going to do after the game? You're going to be pretty happy about it, pretty hyped up.
Honestly, I'm going to say I probably will do a backflip in the middle of the field if we win. I've been looking forward to winning this game for a while. It's really important to me. It's my senior year. It's just really important to me, honestly, because this is the last time I'm going to get to play somebody as good as Laverne. And honestly, I think we can win pretty well and do pretty good.
I get that. And baseball season is starting up, and I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, last year was my first year. This year's going to be also my last year because I'm a senior, but I'm pretty happy about it. I wish I had started sooner. I'm pretty bad at it, but I like it. I like to watch the team. I hope we get to go to district this season too. That would be pretty cool. But I'm talking about baseball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope we make it to state in football. That'd be great to win a state championship senior year. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I wish I started, but I'm just gonna do everything I can to help the team better more, and hopefully I'll get to play a little bit of defense. I am the linebacker, backup, so if I get to play out there, I'll definitely go my hardest. Been watching quite a bit of film, so I know roughly what they're doing. I got to get better at the defense. Our defense, honestly, it's difficult, but I think I can get understanding it, and I keep working hard. So hopefully I get to start.
Well, I'm rooting for y'all, but enough about football. What are some things you would like to do in life?
Some things I would want to do.
Like a bucket list, sort of.
I definitely want to try a lot. I'm one of those kind of people that tries to try everything once. I definitely would want to go skydiving if possible. I feel like that would be so fun, and just feeling the rush of the air going on you.
I mean, I get that. I've always wanted to try skydiving, but I have a really big fear of heights, so I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
Yeah, I somewhat have a big fear of heights, but for the longest time, I used to be scared of roller coasters. And
Oh, I
those
love roller
loops.
coasters.
Yeah. I love roller coasters now, but I used to be so scared. One time, my parents forced me to ride. There's a ride called the Steel Lasso on at Oklahoma City roller coaster place. I don't know what it's called, honestly.
Yeah.
But they forced me to ride that, and I was like, oh, this is fun. And I realized it's not very bad. But then they told me to ride the Silver Bullet, which has a big loop on it. And
Isn't that in Silver Dollar City?
Mm,
That would be in Branson.
There's also one that is in the Oklahoma City roller coaster place.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah.
we had went to the one down in Branson. It's called Silver Dollar City, and a new one that opened. It was called the Time Machine, and we were there when it first opened, and we were in line for maybe 4 hours just to ride it once. And I went on it with my nephew and my brothers, and I got seated next to my nephew, and it was actually pretty funny because when we were riding it towards the end, he had passed out. I had to wake him up. I had to shake him awake when we got to the end. It was pretty funny.
Oh, that's awesome. That's scary, but awesome. Yeah, I've had something like that. I went to a place called Six Flags
Oh, I
in
know
Texas.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Uh,
fun.
yes, it's very fun. I rode a ride. I don't know what it's called, but it was really it was a wooden ride and it was really tall. I know that. And it's known for having a lot of G-force on the turns. And I passed out for a couple of seconds and then woke back up mid-ride. And my sister shook me and was like, "Hey, you good? You good?" Yeah, it was scary, but I kept enjoying it. It was fun, honestly. Six Flags is a great roller coaster place. If I don't know if you've ever been, but I
Well,
love that place.
well, have you ever regretted any of the rides you ever gotten on? Like, have you regretted any of the rides you've ever gotten on?
Um, no, not really, honestly. I've definitely been. I get like really scared before I get on one, and then once it starts going, I'm like, oh, this is not that bad. I don't know. It's just probably nerves or whatever, but definitely, never regretted anything.
Okay, well, there have been some. Like, I only regret it when I eat and then I go on one of those rides that spin really fast. Like, there was one ride where it's just a seat and then there's a rope that's holding the seat and then it spins around in
Oh,
air.
okay, yeah.
Well, I went on that, I want to say like 23 times. I got off of it. I was sitting there with my parents, and they said, "You don't look so good." They said I look pale. And about that time, I said, "No, I'm good." And I just started vomiting all over the floor because we had just ate McDonald's. So
Oh, that's gross.
never eat before you go to a fair. Well, we have been talking about rides and stuff for a very long time. Do you want to change up the subject?
Well, I was gonna tell you about a story. I've had one of those cases, but I never threw up. But I went on one of those, those teapot things.
Yeah, I know
Uh,
what you're talking about. You spin
yeah,
really
we did
fast.
one of those, but
Was it the one where there's a thing in the middle and you have to spin
yeah,
it
you have to
yourself?
spin it yourself.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
One time I went on with like four different people, and every single one of us was just turning it as fast as we could possibly get it to go. And at that point, we were just the only ones turning really, really fast. And I felt so dizzy after that one. Oh my god, it sucked. I hate those ones that like. There's one that you strap in, and it tilts as it's spinning.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I went on one of those. I don't like those ones. But my least favorite roller coasters have to be they're the ones that drop,
Yeah.
like the dropper ones. Those ones I hate. I cannot stand them.
Okay, well, enough talking about roller coasters. I don't
All
want to
right.
bore you guys too much. So, what do you think about this whole podcast? Or do you like it? And
Honestly, I was really, really nervous before we started doing this. I am not a very social and
talkative.
talkative person. I have a lot of social anxiety.
I get
And
that. I'm like
get
that
nervous.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll wake up and I don't want to interact with anybody at all. Some days I'll wake up
Yeah.
and I'll be the most talkative person you'll see.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I have stage fright, so it's like really hard for me to talk to people, especially just like in front of a big crowd. I remember one time whenever I was in vocal, my I think seventh grade year, uh, and I had a vocal solo, and I was so nervous before it, and then I went and I messed it up in front of a crowd of people. I was so embarrassed that I completely stopped singing, dancing, everything, and one of the other soloists had to take over my part.
Do you think you would ever redo it so you could not mess up? Like if you could go back in time, would you ever redo it and make sure you didn't mess up so you didn't look like a fool?
Honestly, yeah, I would have put a lot more practice into my voice, and I definitely would have tried to not get as nervous and tried to settle myself down before I went up there and did that. Also, I didn't fully believe in myself and believe that I had the ability to do it, so I guess that could be a part as well.
Well, always put faith in yourself, bro. There is one thing that you must know though. You always want to have some sort of goof ups in life because those are the things that make you the person you are today. Those are the
Yeah.
things you do it once and you're like, if you mess up once, you either learn from that experience or you mess up again and you just keep messing up until you learn from it.
Yeah.
But you always want to have mess ups in life. You can't just go on having a perfect life, I guess you could say.
Yeah, yeah.
You always want to have a little bit of mess ups just so
Yeah.
you can correct those mistakes.
Yeah. I always learn from your mistakes. Um, how do you feel about the podcast as well?
Well, I mean, I'm neutral about it. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna really listen to it. It's not something that's on my mind. Like if somebody reminds me to listen to it, I'll listen to it with them. But if I'm off on my own, say I'm at home and I'm laying down, it's not even gonna be in my mind.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, it's definitely a cool thing our school's doing. I think that it's interesting
Yeah.
to say the
I think
least.
the girls are more excited about it than us boys. Cooper and McQuinn, they really like it. They want to talk about a lot of stuff that are not school appropriate, but
Like gambling, which that is
yeah.
pretty cool to talk about. But
It may be some, but that's not something I'm into, I guess. I'm not much of that kind of person. I'm more of a sports person. I love doing athletics and keeping active. I'm a very active person. So, what are some major goals that you would like to accomplish before you graduate?
well, honestly, I just want to get all my work done. I just want to be able to graduate and just get out in the world and experience it. I want to be able to do good in life. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to have to live in my parents' house. I want to be able to do stuff I am capable of. I don't want to be a burden on anyone.
Yeah. What's one goal you've set for yourself that you'd like to accomplish?
If I'm being quite frank, I do want. Now, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I might end up going in the Navy. I'm not too sure about it.
Hmm.
But I think it would be pretty cool because you travel the world, and yeah, it is a lot of work, but you travel the world, and the whole thing's cool, except the fact that you're possibly getting into a war in the future. That whole
Hmm.
situation is there's two sides of it. You
Yeah.
get in a war, potentially lose your life, not cool.
Hmm.
But if you never get in a war and you just travel the world and do stuff for the military, that's
Yeah. Well, you also do have an option to resign from going into war. I don't know what it's called, but there is an option, but they'll still try to force you to get in there.
like
But I'm definitely I'm with you with that. I plan on going to the Marines after high school, and
I
I'm gonna be
respect that.
going. I'm gonna be going to college after or during the military. They'll be paying for my college and whatever.
So do you know Bobby Paul? You remember him?
Yeah.
He was actually the one that opened up the Navy to me. He was talking about going for himself, him and his brother both.
Hmm.
His brother is going to help out in the military to like just serve the military, but Bobby, it's pretty interesting on his side because he's going to work on forming nuclear weapons, and
Oh.
yeah, he said his pay's going to be insane, but he's going to end
Yes.
up working there for. I think he said he was going to quit in his like late 50s. He was going to get a
Late
paycheck
50s.
off of it, not quit, but retire.
Yeah.
And I definitely respect them both for it. Like,
Yeah, I do too. I'm going because if I can get a lot of stuff out of that. I'll only be doing one serving, which is not, it's only 4 years, but I still have like a life to
live.
develop outside of the military and live. And I'd like to spend time with my girlfriend and whatever, and potentially maybe even have a wife. But
I get that. I respect it.
yeah.
I do think that I'm going to go into the military and try and retire somewhere in my late 40s, early 50s at most.
Hmm.
Because I do want to also have a life, and I think all those benefits to retiring later. Like, I'm not just going to go into the Marines for a couple of years because you can't really get retirement off of that.
Hmm.
I'm going to go until I can get retirement. I'm going to retire, and I'm just going to live my life how I want to live it.
I
And
respect that.
whoever's with me is with me, and who's not is, I guess, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I respect that. I like that. Also, I really agree with back to what you were saying about just whoever's with you, I would want somebody that would stick with me no matter what, like no matter the cause is or whatever. Because if they don't support you, then it's going to be really hard in the future
I get
to
that.
agree on something or whatever.
And it's definitely hard on most people. Because if
Yeah.
you're a person that, like my family per se, everybody in my family, like all my brothers, all my sister-in-laws, all my family we're usually close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We've only had one brother that has moved away 2 hours away, and even then, that's not that far. But all my brothers live here in town, and we all live next to each other. So
Yeah.
it's hard for us to see my brother that lives 2 hours away. So if I end up going into the Navy, that's a different story because I may be on the other side of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're definitely a family. We care about each other. We love each other. So to see one of us just move away from the rest of the family is just, I don't know. It kind of hurts the rest of the family. But actually, I do have another brother, and I don't know why I forgot about him. He slipped my mind. He actually lives down in New York.
Oh.
We see him once, maybe every 4 years. I think that's why I forgot about him. I mean, he calls occasionally, but he never talks to me. But that's just because he's always talking to my mom or my older brothers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hard for him to go. He wasn't actually my brother, but he was my brother. You know what I mean? Brother from another mother.
Yeah, yeah.
He's part of the family. And his actual family was kind of sad. He had came back, and I think it's hard for him to visit here in Palm Creek because his dad and his grandma had passed away from COVID, and that house that they were in got sold to somebody else. And I think it's just hard for him to come back and be here in town where he grew up with them.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a family member too that I will be playing for. My dad, he recently was diagnosed with a non-curable cancer. Recently.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, yeah. It's been really hard, but he was diagnosed with it a month or two ago. But we've been pushing through it. It's not one that will kill you right away, but over time it kills you, and it can't be cured because they haven't discovered anything.
I get that. I had a aunt who had cancer, but
yeah, and
it got better, and then it drastically got worse for her because it was, I don't know. I guess it was curable. They were curing it, and then it just took a turn for the worst, and it became very, very aggressive. It became an aggressive cancer, and then it kind of just spread throughout her body, and then killed her.
Dang, that's. I'm sorry for your loss, man.
Oh, you're good. This happened like two and a half years ago. I've gotten over it and everything. It was pretty hard, if I'm being quite frank.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad had ended up getting cancer. My dad's side of my family is very, very vulnerable to cancer. His was aggressive, and he went and he turned his life to God. I really do respect him for this.
Yes.
He's always believed in God, but when he found out he got cancer, he really wanted to be with God.
Mm-hmm.
So he was praying. He read the Bible. He's read the Bible like 2 times now. He turned his life to God, and I don't know. When he was younger, he was not the best of a child. Like he loved to cause trouble.
Yeah.
But now he tries not to cuss, which is very crazy because he went from being a horrible child, like trying to do stuff that would get him put in jail and stuff, to not even cussing. Like, you have to respect him for that.
Yeah.
And I do believe in God because after he started getting treatment and he turned his life to God and everything, they said that the cancer almost completely disappeared. They said it's always going to be there, but for now, it's like not even doing anything to him. Like, he's just like me and you.
Yeah, I respect that. I'm a little bit of a Christian myself. I don't really go to church very often. I've never really had the time, and it's been hard to do that. But I do, I read the Bible, and I will pray every night. I pray every day before football games. I pray for my dad. and just anybody around me. I play for my classmates. Hope they have a good day, I guess. But I've been getting closer to God since my dad been diagnosed because I really don't want to lose him. He's my only left blood related family member. All the rest have been sadly passed away.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's good. I know the day is gonna come, so I'm trying to spend as much time as I can, make him happy. He's been doing really good in college, and he has this, he got offered like the president of the college, a position for that college, and he'll get a bunch of certificates for that. He's a straight A student in college, so he's doing really good with life. He knows, he's aware of it, and he knows it's affecting him, but he doesn't let that just pass by and doesn't let him affect his life and whatever. But
Well, I'm glad things take a turn for the better.
yes, they do.
I will say, if y'all had the time and the money, and like you could travel anywhere, move anywhere, where would it be? Like, where would you guys like to move or travel or just be anywhere with him before, like, if anything happened?
Honestly, I am a very beachy kind of person.
I like that.
I love like Florida and whatever. I like those sunny days and whatever. I don't really know what my dad really likes. I don't really talk to him much. He's always at work or dealing with college stuff, so he's really busy. I rarely get to see him. He gets home 10 o'clock at night and leaves at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's I don't get to see him very much, but honestly, I'd like to take him to like somewhere that is really beautiful and nice, like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
I would love to take him to there's the Sakura Festival at Japan.
Oh, dude,
And
I've always wanted to go to Japan.
yes, I've always wanted to go there, and I've wanted to go to that festival for so long. And there's a saying or a belief that if a sakura or a cherry blossom petal, if you stick out your hand and it just naturally falls into your hand, it's 10 years of good luck or luck for the rest of your life. And maybe we could get some blessings because they're high on religion in Japan and healing and whatever.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that'd be a fun experience, trying new stuff and whatever, and seeing the technological advances too. Japan's really technologically advanced and whatever. Where's one place you would like to go?
I'd probably also want to go to Japan. Like, if I had somewhere I wanted to live and someplace I want to visit, I definitely, if I could and I could take my whole family, I would definitely want to live in Japan. It's beautiful. Everything about it is beautiful. There's definitely some interesting stuff there. It's really cool. I love the place, and I do believe everything there. It's just, I don't know. It's a speechless place.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, there's food there I want to try, things I want to see. Like, I've never seen like a cherry blossom tree or a sakura tree or anything. But I've always wanted to see a sakura. Like, I just always want to be there, see a sakura tree, all that.
Yeah. Well, ending off on a good note, I think this will be the end of week 6 of Inside the Panther Den. Y'all have a good day and blessed.
This is us signing out. See you guys later.
See you.
Next time in the Panther Den.